Yeah, you're welcome to Module 1, Video 2 in our free web design class. And we're looking at how do you host your website. Website hosting is renting an online storage to keep your data, your information, your images, your content, and video for your website. Just like you rent your accommodation where you store your information, you keep your family, you have your sitting room, you have your bedroom. So your website hosting is that online space that you are also renting. After buying a domain name, you need hosting. Hosting is where all your data, all the information, your text, your pictures, your video will be stored online, and it will be linked up to the domain name so that once any visitor enters your domain name, for example, sekisoft.com.ng, that's our web address, it takes them where all the data information are stored for them to access. So domain and hosting, they are Siamese twins. You can't separate them. You have to have them together. That doesn't mean that you can't buy domain from another provider and buy hosting from another provider. So for a starter, you can get the domain and hosting from the same provider just to make it easy for you to access. And like I told you in the last video 1, that there are local providers and there are foreign providers. Their services charge comes in packages. You have 3 months, 6 months, 12 months subscription packages. But most of the time it is advisable you go for 12 months package. So that for the next 12 months you are not going to worry yourself about hosting, and that will allow you to be able to plan and see how you can really monetize your investment in buying a domain and a hosting. So quickly we are going to be looking at the practical steps how you can buy your domain and hosting. So the first thing is to decide on the domain and hosting provider. Do you want to go for a local provider? Do you want to go for a foreign provider? But for our class, I'll be showing us a foreign provider. You can go for .com, you can go for .org, you can go for .net, you can go for .com.ng. But most of the time, the foreign providers don't sell the .com.ng names in domain extension. So that means that if you are looking at that, you might have to be looking at a local provider. So, but you can go for .com, you can go for .org, you can go for .net. But most of the time, people prefer to go for .com. So this third step is what? Search your domain name. Look at the address bar here. We're going online. You enter your domain name. Look at what I type here, Samuel Olorunda.com. You can see the price is about $9 per year. That is just for the domain, and you can also still go ahead for the hosting package. Then the next thing is, after picking your hosting package, you need to have SSL. What is SSL? SSL stands for Secure Socket Layer. That is a device or a package that protects your website from hackers. When you visit a site and you are seeing a padlock, look at the padlock here. This is our site, sekisoft.com.ng. You can see the padlock. This is the web security. Can you see connection is secure? In fact, when you want to list your site on Google, you want people to be able to access your website, what happens? Google doesn't even want site that doesn't have security, because they see your site as a dangerous, that is a problem, is not safe for visitors to access that site. So it's advisable you have security. And most of the time, the hosting provider that we're going to be introducing to you, they give you free SSL for the first year. So that means once you purchase your domain name and your hosting, it comes with a free security for the first year. Then the subsequent year, you are going to be paying another amount for you to secure your site. So I'm going to be dropping a link under this video, so follow that link to buy your domain name. The provider we are using has been in the market, as far back as year 2000. Year 2000 they've been in the market, and they have been quite reliable. So quickly, let's go to Namecheap.com. That's a service provider. This is the site. You can see it. Bring your ideas to life. Buy a domain name. You can see. So I hope you've loaded your debit card to start making your purchase. So to start, the first thing is to enter your name. That is the name you want to use for your site. So once you enter the name.com, you can click on search. The reason we are searching is that somebody might have secured that name already. Somebody might have used that name already. Please, we want to apologize for the background noise. Just bear with us and don't let us be distracted. You can see. So if the name you are searching is available, it will tell you that you can make payments. It will tell you you can make payments for that name. Or if the name is not available, it might give you other variations of name. Or maybe if the .com has been purchased, it will tell you that .com is not available. Maybe you have .net or .org. So if you are okay with the name, and another idea is that, for example, now that I'm using Olorunda.com and I discover that somebody is using it, what option do I have? Options you have is that you can add numbers like say 247 or 365. So that makes that name to be what? To be unique. You can add a number, you can add something to it that make that name to what? To stand out. So if you are okay, you click on add to cart. So it will say add to cart. It has added it to cart. You can see one item, $9.16. So then it will show you other things you can still buy. You see the SSL, you don't need to go for it because it will come with your name. The moment you buy domain and hosting, you will get it. You will get SSL free for a year. So now you see WordPress hosting. So in total, it has added that amount to your card. To your cards. So or if you want to uncheck, okay, let's go to view items. Maybe you want to remove that hosting. Okay, you can click delete, so to remove it. Then you go back. Then you can come here to hosting. Click on hosting. These are a little bit cheaper. So you can see the Stellar, the Stellar package for $1.88 on your first year. So click on get started. So you can see now that your total is about 31.04. So if you multiply that by, let me bring out the calculator. If you multiply 31 by 500, let's say 500. So that's about 16,000, 16,000. So then I'm also going to give you a trick that can also bring down your money. Just go on with me. So if you are okay, you can click on add to carts. So once you click on add to carts, now this is where we are going. You can go through what you have there, the domain name, the hosting package, everything there you are having, total of $31. Now look at this part where you have promo code. Now, this promo code, most of these providers have promo codes. And how do you get the code? You can go online and search for Namecheap, namecheap.com coupon codes. So if you go, you can just scroll through, look at this one, a 90% off Namecheap discount. These are where you click. Once you click, okay, let me go back. This one is just a paid advert. Let's look for something realistic. Okay, I don't know, let's look at this one. Okay, look at this one, up to 65% off. Click on get coupon code. So it will give you a code, and that code you can actually bring it into that coupon code. You might put some, it may work, some may not work. So just keep trying till you get something. You click on apply. So if it's successfully applied, it will bring down these costs. Okay, it said we encountered an error. Please log in or create a free account before trying to use this coupon. Can you see it now? So you can go ahead and create an account. Once you create an account, it will still bring you back to where you are going to make payments. So eventually, then if the promo code works, that means it will reduce your actual cost of getting a domain name and a hosting. Everything is inside $31. But if the code works successfully, then it means you are good to go to bring down your cost. Then you can follow it up to make sure you make payment. So this is to make this video short. I'm going to stop here and continue in video 3. Thank you.